Okay, in the context of this question, there are two things we need to do. First thing, we need to find the first derivative. We need to solve for the values of x for which is a decreasing function. Take note, we have summarized just now. Decreasing function means the first derivative is less than 0. Okay, making use of the quotient rule, we would be able to actually get the first derivative this way. But now I'm going to zoom in on the first derivative, see how I'm going to do the solving. We are supposed to find decreasing function and the range of values of x. So let me write down the first derivative less than 0 first. So take note, I need to solve this particular fractional inequality. But the thing is, like what you told me, teacher, is very obvious. The denominator is greater than 0 because of bracket square. So, for the fact that the denominator is greater than 0, I don't need to solve for denominator. Actually, what is more important? In order for the fraction to be less than 0, my numerator is the one that is important. So, I need to solve for the numerator and it must be less than 0. Do you all agree? Then I apply what we did. Alright? Because it's quadratic, first thing, let me rearrange. After that, I want to insist it must be positive x squared. So I multiply by a negative 1 throughout. Oh, sorry. So this means that the sign will change. I divide by 3 throughout first. Then, I want to find my critical value. If you don't know, teacher, this one can be factorized. So I can see my critical value to be negative 1 as well as 1. Plus, minus, plus. This one also one positive. So I want the two region on top. So end up, my x must be less than negative 1 for this particular part, or x must be greater than 1 for this particular part. First thing, the function is given in terms of fx. Next thing, they say find the timing when it's increasing. So I need to find the first derivative. In this case, f prime x must be greater than 0. So let me find my first derivative first. So after you find your first derivative, you need to simplify it and take note, I need to ensure it's increasing. So this means that my first derivative must be greater than 0. So I need to solve again. So actually, the denominator, for the fact that it's a square term, is always positive already. I don't need to worry about denominator. So what do I need to be concerned? It's just the numerator. So this time round, I won't even write the denominator. It's always greater than 0. Alright, but I need to ensure the numerator must die be greater than 0. Why? Because I want the whole thing to be positive. So in this case, let me solve. Okay so far? Okay, I will end the lesson here.